Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Today 15th October 2021 is the last date for applying for the post of statistical officer and statistician. Inshallah soon the date for the written test will be announced. I advise all the candidates that they should prepare all the basic concepts of statistics from my lectures before starting today's vital lecture, that is lecture number 7. For the preparation of that written test, I request everyone subscribe to my channel, like and share my channel, and click the bell icon for the notifications of the next important videos. Let's start. Question number 1 is, the stable average of the central tendency measure is A. median, B. mode, C. mean, D. geometric mean. Dear students, mean, which is arithmetic mean, is also called stable average. A very important question. The stable average is mean, the balancing point of the data, the central value of the data. Question number 2, which of the following statements concerning the mean is incorrect? Means false. A. The mean is not suitable for nominal data. That is the correct one. For the nominal data, for the ordinal data, mean is not an appropriate average. B. The mean is sensitive to a single extreme value. Yes, if you have a single extreme observation in the data, abnormal value in the data, mean is not suitable average. C. The mean is more complex descriptive statistic than either the mode or the median. D. The mean should always be used as the preferred measure to indicate a typical score. No, this is incorrect actually. D is the correct option. Question number 3. Which of the following is not a characteristic of the mean? A. It is affected by extreme values. Yes, it is affected by the extreme values. B. It minimizes the sum of square deviations. Dear students, that is the property of the mean. Summation x minus x bar whole square is minimum. The sum of deviations of the values of x from their mean, the sum of square of deviation of x values from their mean is always minimum. D. It is best used with ordinal data. That is the incorrect. That is not the characteristic of mean. It is not best for the ordinal data, as I told you earlier in today's lecture. Question number 4. Which of the following statements is not correct? A. Calculation of a mean is affected by extreme data values. That is correct. B. A weighted mean should be used when it is necessary to take the importance of each value into account. Dear students, if you want to find out the average marks when you have different marks in the subjects, in physics, in mathematics, in chemistry, biology, Urdu, Pak studies, Islamiyat, in all these subjects do not have equal importance. In that case, when every value has different importance, then we use weighted mean. C. Some data sets do not have means. It is the incorrect option. Some data sets do not have means. Question number 5. Mean cannot be calculated for a frequency distribution if it has A. Unequal class intervals. No. B. Only 5 class intervals. Incorrect. C. Equal class intervals. Incorrect. D. Open-ended class intervals. Yes, whenever we have ordinal data, whenever we have nominal data, whenever we have open-ended class intervals, we cannot calculate the mean. That is the correct option. Question number 6. The ideal measure of central tendency is A. Geometric mean, B. mode, C. median, D. arithmetic mean. Dear students, mean is the most stable value, the ideal average. Arithmetic mean is the correct option. Question number 7. Which measure of central tendency is least affected by the sampling fluctuations? A very important one. A. median, B. mode, C. harmonic mean, D. arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean is least affected by the sampling fluctuations and it is most affected by the extreme values. Please, there are two main concepts you will have to learn. Question number 8. Algebraic sum of the deviation of a set of values from their arithmetic mean is A positive, B negative, C plus minus 1, D 0. Dear students, this is the concept property of arithmetic mean, and another property is that the sum of the deviation of the values of x from their mean is always equal to 0. If you find out the mean of a data set and you subtract every value of x from its mean and then take the sum of the values, that will always be equal to 0. 0 is the correct option. Question number 9. A political scientist is studying voters in California. It is appropriate for him to use a mean as an average to describe A, the party affiliation of a typical voter, no. B, the sex of a typical voter, whether it is male or female. C, the age of a typical voter. Yes, average is used for finding the average age. C is the correct option. Now question number 10 is, the observations of height of 25 students of class 5 are taken if the height of a 6 feet teacher is also included, then which measure of central tendency is most affected? A, geometric mean, B, harmonic mean, C, median, D, arithmetic mean. Dear students, there are the students of class 5 and their average, for example, height can be 5 feet, and there is only one teacher which is also included, its height is 6 feet. Then which is most affected? We have discussed earlier that if you have a single observation which is extreme, then mean is affected. It means arithmetic mean will be the correct option in the exam. Question number 11. The arithmetic mean of the numbers are, question number 11, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to so on. There are n natural numbers. We are to calculate its arithmetic mean. The formula is summation x over n, and we know the sum of all the natural numbers is always equal to, please learn this formula, n into n plus 1 over 2. And how many values are there? This is n. These will be cancelled. N plus 1 over 2. That will be the correct option in the exam. Now I want to discuss two important points over here. The first one is, if you are finding the sum of n natural numbers, the formula is n into n plus 1 over 2. And if you are finding the mean of first n natural numbers, learn the formula. Close your eyes and learn the formula, n plus 1 over 2. And that will be applicable for all the questions. For example, you have three numbers, 1, 2, 3. You find out its mean, summation x over n. 1 plus 2 plus 3 over 3. 5 plus 1, 6 over 3, 2. You can use a formula also. The formula is n plus 1 over 2. How many numbers are there? 1, 2, 3. 3 plus 1 over 2, 4 over 2, answer will be 2. That is a very important concept. Whenever you have any numbers you have for finding the mean, the formula, natural numbers, these can be natural. There should not be any difference between the numbers. You have three numbers, 45, 46 and 47. The formula is n plus 1 over 2. That will give you the arithmetic mean, a very important one. Question number 12. The arithmetic mean of the numbers are 1, 8, 27, 64 up to n terms. A very conceptual question is given by, there are four options actually. A is n into n plus 1 over 2. B is n into n plus 1 whole square over 4. C is n into n plus 1 whole square over 2. D is none of these. Dear students, for finding which is the correct option, you will have to put into the formula. For example, I put in B. How many numbers are given? N numbers. And these are the numbers, 1, 8, 27, 64. And you are to calculate which is the correct option, the arithmetic mean. You are to calculate. For example, there are four numbers, 1, 8, 27 and 64. Just put it over here. 4 into 4 plus 1 whole square over 4. These will be cancelled and the answer will be 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 square is 25. If you find out the mean of these numbers 1, 8, 27 and 64 by the help of this formula, summation x over n, 1 plus 8 plus 27 plus 64, add up these numbers. 64 plus 36, 100 over 4 is 25. Answers are same. It means the correct option is B, a very important concept. Question number 13. The average of 2n natural numbers from 1 to 2n is. That is question number 13. There are numbers 1, 2, 3 up to so on to n, and you are to calculate mean, summation x over n. What did I tell you? The formula is n plus 1 over 2 for mean, but now the n is 2n. 2n plus 1 over 2. That will be the correct option in the exam. You learn two formula. If you are to find the sum of the numbers, n natural numbers, the formula is n into n plus 1 over 2. And if you are to find the arithmetic mean of natural numbers, the formula is n plus 1 over 2. And it can be applicable for all the questions of finding the mean. If the numbers are 1 to 2n, the formula is n plus 1 over 2. Just put n by 2n and you will get the answer in the exam. Question number 14. The mean of the square of first 11 natural numbers, very important. 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square up to so on 11 square. You are to calculate its mean. And how will you calculate? The formula for mean is summation x over n. And dear students, if you are to find the sum of the square of the natural numbers, the formula is, you will have to learn n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 over 6, and in divide there is n. These will be cancelled and the correct answer will be n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 over 6. Now just substitute the values. How many numbers are there? 11. 11 plus 1 is 12. 11 2s are 22. 22 plus 1 is 23 over 6. 6 1s are 6 2s are 46 will be the correct option in the exam, and that is applicable for all the questions of finding the mean of the square of values. If there are 13 numbers, just substitute the values in this formula. For finding the arithmetic mean, put n is equal to 13 and you will get the required answer. Question number 15. The mean of n items is x bar. If the first item is increased by 1, second by 2 and so on, then the new mean is a very important question. The first number is increased by 1, second number increased by 2, third number increased by 3. There are some options. The correct option is actually x bar, which is the mean of the previous data plus, and now you have every number increased by 1. Actually the formula for finding the mean of natural numbers is n plus 1 over 2, which you have learned in the previous questions. That will be the correct option in the exam. X bar, which is the previous mean, and every number is increased by 1. Actually 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to find out the mean for these numbers. That will be n plus 1 over 2. We have discussed. Now question number 16 is n observations on a variable x are, a very important question. xi is equal to a plus ib for I is equal to 1, 2, 3 up to so on till n. There are n natural numbers where a and b are real constants. These a and b are constants. Then the mean of the observations is, dear students, if you apply the mean on both sides, expectation of xi, it is a constant, plus b expectation of I, and you know a plus b. You know the mean of the natural numbers we have discussed in the previous question, that will be n plus 1 over 2. That will be the correct option in the exam. Very important numerical questions. Question number 17. Mean of 8 observations, there are 8 numbers, is 5. Mean is 5. If one observation is added and the mean continues remain the same, then the value of this observation is, options are 3, 8, 13 and 5. Dear students, mean of 8 numbers is 5. If one number is added and mean is same, it means the new mean will be d actually. For example, there are 4 numbers, n is 4 and mean is 5. If I add a new number and the mean is same, it means the fifth number must be 5. A very important concept, and that question can be asked in every written test of statistics. Question number 18. The mean of 15 numbers, n is 15, is 15 if the two numbers 18 and 12 are excluded. 18 and 12 are excluded actually. Then the mean of the remaining numbers is, there are options, 12, 25, 10 and 15. A very important, there are 15 observations, mean is 15. Two numbers are excluded. One is 18. What is the difference between mean and this number? There is a difference of 3. And 12 is also excluded. What is the difference between 15 and this? It is also 3. It means two numbers are excluded. One is 3 more than mean and one is 3 less than mean. It means mean will not be affected. D will be the correct option in the exam. Question number 19. Question number 19. The mean of 20 observations is 15. There are 20 observations and mean is 15. On checking, it was found that 2 observations were wrongly copied as 3 and 6. The incorrect observations are 3 and 6. If observations are replaced by correct values, the correct values are 8 and 4. Then the correct mean is, that is the question of BSc, a very important one. Mean is summation x over n. We know mean is given, that is 15. Summation x is not given, but n is given 20. If you multiply these two values, that will be 300. But in that sum, there are 2 incorrect observations. I will have to exclude them and I will have to include these. Summation x, the new one will be 300 minus 9 plus 8 plus 4 is 12 actually. And that will be 303 will be the new sum. Now the mean we have to calculate again. Summation x over n, 303 over 20 values. The correct option will be 15.15. There can be hundreds of questions for this topic. You are excluding 2 values and you are including 2 values, and find out the new mean, the correct mean. Question number 20. Mean of 20 values is 45. If one of these values is to be taken 64 and that is the incorrect one, is to be taken means that is the incorrect one, but the correct value is, instead of 46, the same procedure, x bar is equal to summation x over n. Mean is given, 45 is equal to summation x over 20. If you multiply 900 is equal to summation x. Summation x is equal to 900 minus 64 plus 46, and then you will find out the mean again. The correct option will be 44.1. A very important question. Question number 21. Sum of square of the deviation about the mean is, question number 21, the sum of square of deviation from the mean is, we know that is minimum. Question number 22, which is the last question of today's important lecture. The mean can be interpreted as A, the average of the mode and median, no. B, the weight of all the scores, no. C, the weight of all the positive deviations, no. D, the center of gravity of a data set. Yes, that is the correct option. Assalamu alaikum.